Hey guys, just showing you my shirt and my apron. You guys missed the helper on that. Unfortunately, the damn internet has it cut out on me. Anyway, I'm gonna do some Mystic Quest today. I'm not gonna do my rant with the idea that I had planned out here. I didn't really plan it. I was just talking about it. My name, DVD KMP, which y'all know is actually its initials for the Black Death King. That's professional. And I'm also known as Ultimate Ultima, True King of Kings. Um, and also True Just King of Evil. Um, I just want to say that, and I'm Pure Evil as well. I go by that. I have many titles that I know I have certification for. I have enough crap to call that. Anyway, enough said. I'm gonna go as soon as I get awake here. I'm gonna start an LP. I started this with some stuff on my face, and I didn't mean to. I didn't notice if I looked on the camera. Anyway, yeah, the internet's been crappy. Even with this internet booster, I might have to go back. I don't know how I'm gonna do that because there's nothing new to save. I mean, on my little hard drive, yes, but as far as getting like the other programs, they're not saved on there. Or Google Chrome, I'll have to re-download. No big deal. I have to re-download a bunch of things like XSplit, whatnot, but I'm not sure where to go to. So, anyway, thank you guys for watching. And like I said, if you want to, when I try to record this, if you want more, if you're new and you're just if you're watching videos, subscribe to my other channel if you're wanting, because that's where they mainly come from. The ones that I'm putting on here, even though they're split up into parts, like part 1, blah blah blah. Even though it says part 1 and it says part 1 of whatever on it, well, that's because it's for, well, it's just, well, unlike Final Fantasy 7, that's gonna be the chapter saga because that's when I started, when I first started the LP. That first one there is old. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. It's on my main channel, True King of Evil, which I'm trying to call it as the Black King now. In honor of my Facebook name, which I can't change. So, let's see. The Black King is for my main channel. It's where I more religiously, if you want to call it religiously, that's where I more upload than I do here. But this is where I'm going to start more uploading for my vlogs. So, yeah, I mean, if you want vlogs, subscribe here if you're new, comment, rate, subscribe for both of them because, it's like I said, for the content, please just like and, post it on Facebook. Put me on your deal, whatever you want to. You don't have to, but it would be more beneficial for my content. Because even though I'm doing vlogs, I'm representing my main channel as well. Or should I say my one that I first created. Not very first one. No, I created another one, but this is the one I first created for like when I started making LPs and stuff on it. I've got another one, but it's closed down. It didn't really have anything on it, so I'm not really worried about it as much. It's the fact that I can't use it, so even if I wanted to. So yeah, I've had 3 counts total, but officially these are the only 2 that count because the other one doesn't count away because it's gone. I mean, it's not like it's where I can start over, but it's like closed down. There ain't nothing I can do about it. But anyway, this one here is mainly for my vlogging. So if you don't see a vlog for a while there, don't worry. Check out my other channel because that's where I'll be more inept and active on because I'll be there more than likely. Although you won't see my face, but you will see me. You will hear my voice. I mean, or my many voices, I should say. I'm trying to do an intro song for my Let's Plays, you know, before I start them. Even though I've got the screen showing my video game, yeah, I just trying to come up with some songs. I'm gonna try and just get some Japanese music as soon as I can. I mean, I'm gonna create like just a playlist for this like Japanese music, you know, all kinds of Japanese music says, you know, where how those songs go. I don't have any Japanese music in that one. That one's getting full. I think that they still only allow up to 200 videos. I don't know anymore how it works. But I know I used to put videos in a playlist and it went up to full, so I had to create more. You know, yada yada yada. And then even well, the reason why I even started doing playlists originally, should I say favorites, is because of the fact that my favorites list got full. Now that is no longer full. I'm not sure what the limit is now. I really got up to, we got about 600, yeah, 600 videos on that one there, and it said it was full. Now since they did an upgrade, I can do more. I don't know what the limit is. And surely there's a limit somewhere. I mean, that's putting more than the original playlist you put in there, and that's a default playlist that can show up that you really can't, you know, edit, you know, or you can add videos in there, like if you favorite it or whatever, but you can't like put a video or URL in it like you can in there. I think they should add it where you can put like a video, like you used to, like an option there instead of having to be like, oh god, why have to get a URL? I mean, what if you screw up and put the wrong one in there? What if you don't want that one in there, or if something happens to your computer? I mean, you know, that's the thing we gotta face. I know that's not their problem, but at least they should at least include the option to. Well, that's just my opinion. I mean, I don't know who agrees with me on that, but yeah. And about WWE, they're from what I understand, eventually the WWE is going to get out of the wrestling business. I don't know if that's true or not, but that's what it says on the forums. Wrestling, I'm not really that much into, but from what I understand, and they're going to do a 25th anniversary show, blah, 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 blah. I don't really watch it that much. The only reason why I even bothered to show interest in it was to look at one freaking woman that no longer even shows on there, and after she started getting it on with, well, she might have already been doing it with him, but still. When I knew about that, I stopped watching it. I mean, that was the only reason why I bothered paying attention. I didn't even care really about the wrestling, quote unquote, in general, for crying out loud. All I cared about was Stephanie McMahon. Yes, that's Stephanie McMahon. That's the woman I had a crush on. I fell in love with that woman, and I shouldn't have. I'm not in love with her no more. It's just like, you know, like a crush thing. That was the only reason why I even wanted to watch things, so I could look at her all the time. But I got the spot on her. I don't think that way for her anymore since they found out she was like that. That she was with Triple H. I mean, I don't want to get involved with Triple H or anything, but I don't mean this sexually. Not even that either. I don't want to get involved and say, you know, yeah, Stephanie McMahon is my woman and everything. I don't want you to have her. I don't really care. No, not now. See, back then I might have, but there would have been nothing I could do. I mean, look where I'm at. I'm freaking poor for crying out loud. This is as poor as I am now. Except that whoop-de-doo, the freaking government finally started to get out their ass and finally gave us an increase, but it's only by 100. That's ridiculous. But whatever, I don't even care anymore. I mean, I gave up caring a long time ago, but I do agree they should have just, you know, increased it some more. But after all, I mean, they used to give us, you know, disabled people, like, extra checks and stuff. You know, but they didn't even do that. I mean, and every time they do that, though, they always have a tendency to decrease food stamps. Even if you're not disabled. If you're a worker, your food stamp's going to go down if you got more in pay. Well, the more you get paid, even if you're working, your food stamps will go down. That's always to be expected. So, you know, I gave up caring a long time ago. But the thing of it is, I don't think a food stamp should be affected at all. So we ain't going to get no 100 out of it. Who cares? Generally anymore, because what the hell can you do? You know, food stamps and disability and working, you know, or whatever, whichever way you're getting your income, it's just, it ain't gonna cut it. I mean, unless you're a rich sausage cake, and I mean rich, okay? By those people that have a lot more money than us poor people, and that includes you, loyal gamers. I'm not saying that to be mad or mean at you, but I'm just saying, or whoever's, because you guys have jobs. I don't have job. I don't really. I can't have one anyway. I mean, I could, but I have to be careful because I'm on disability. So I've made that point. All you guys that actually have jobs out there, you have to be careful about. I mean, if you have food stamps. Because if you're looking for if you're looking for your food stamps to increase, don't let your money increase. Whether you report it or not that your money has increased, these people will find out. Oh yeah, they're linked together. Not the fact that well, you see, food stamps may care about where you live exactly, but disability, even though they're connected, which makes no sense, oddly, but and ironically, but if you were to, or even if you've got a job, say that, you still have to have a place to be. I think you got to have a place. I don't know how a job works in this because I've never had one, but hey, I know a lot about it. You don't have to go there and work to know a lot about it. Maybe not enough to know about how the whole manager thing goes. But anyway, with food stamps, you can't have a PO box. That's just the way food stamps are. Disability, you don't have to. You can actually have a PO box, and you're not going to give a crap. Although saying that, if you're living in a residence that has PO box, I'm not sure how well it affects your food stamps, but they don't cut you off, but I don't know how bad it is. I've never really I've never lived in an apartment like a friend of mine had it. He lived in there and he had a PO box, but it was with the apartments. A lot of apartments do have that. A lot of them have mailboxes. I used to live in a community that had a mailbox. I think. I don't know. This is back in Vegas years ago. When we used to live in an apartment when I was a kid. So, and yes, me and my family used to own a house, unfortunately. And the only reason why I say unfortunately is because we lost the damn thing. I can't say whether or not it's a spoiler, but it's all the points all point to him. So, because I mean, I wasn't there when it went all down. I mean, for the the governmental stuff back between the important people that, we're important people too, because we're part of it, but you know what I mean, like the people that are in charge of how it goes down and everything. I wasn't there, so I'm not going to sit there and say that, but honestly, the facts are, and the points, all of the evidence points to that lawyer. I mean, not because he was black, yes, he was black, that has nothing to do with it, trust me. I'm not trying to be racist here, but just the fact that that was up to him, and the fact that I didn't know anything about this until my parents said something about it. But there was payments on the house. I didn't even know that we were losing payments. Actually, to be honest with you, I know that we were supposed to own that house, but we were getting payments. And this guy, and he said he was going to take care of it, and well, so far we thought we were doing good, from what I understand. So I didn't know anything about this till years later, until after we lost the house and everything. I mean, I was like, what the f is going on? I mean, by that time, George had not been in my cousin George, the one that passed away from my brother. But anyway, at that time, he had already left. He left us for about 3 years. But anyway, at that time, I was like, man, I was just cussing left and right. I mean, it was kind of low. I was like swearing. I couldn't believe this crap. I mean, I was just like so pissed you wouldn't believe. That really made me angry that we had to lose that house. I mean, that we had to move so suddenly. I mean, I didn't mind moving out on my own, but God, that soon, I didn't even have an income. And I've tried like the dickens to be out there where I can get a job, but nobody was really willing to work with me. I had no patience. I mean, they had no patience, like they had none, and I had no luck. And I didn't have patience to deal with people who didn't have patience with me. So, hey, it worked out, I guess. Anyway, yeah, we had to finally move. We went from there to maybe the trailer home or whatever. And that was the last place we lived at, unfortunately, before we came out here. See, out here, we still don't own our own house. We actually had to rent a damn house. It's not easy buying a house when you've got literally, like, okay, it's easy if you've got the money to pay for it and everything, but here's the thing, you still gotta have a job or some kind of income to support, to pay for the taxes on the damn thing from what I understand, and, all kinds of crap, even if you live in a damn apartment. I mean, you still, even though that you don't own an apartment, like rent it, well, the only way to, well, yeah, or whatever. Anyway, you still have to pay the taxes if you own an apartment. Yeah, so if you do own an apartment, I don't know if that's even literally possible anymore. It used to be a long time ago, but then again, apartments are not as spacious as houses are. And again, it all depends on what kind of house you're moving into. Sure, it can be really big, but then it can get smaller. But see, the more space you get, the more that you put furniture in that could fit it in that one house, that would have taken up, it seemed like it was less room. It would just be more spacious. And you don't need to really fill up a house. If you fill up a house so damn much, yeah, you're not going to have a lot of room. So you need a lot of room in a house. To work with. So yeah, like a pathway, major road, maybe whatever you want to call it. Yeah, I don't have a lot to say for this episode, but I will be, getting up here soon. I will be doing like Mr. Quest or something. I don't know. Like I may decide to do Zelda again. I don't know. But then again, all I can do is show you guys how to not 100% a game. There's not too many people doing not 100% of the game. There's only like so few, and then there's like one game that I know of that nobody, I mean so far, that I've run across, and it's Mario 64. Where you play that one game. But anyway, nobody's sitting there not 100%ing it. It's all 100%. There's like several people, there's like 0% of people actually not 100% in the game. So the last guy who did it, and I hope he's the last one that was 100% in the game. I mean, it's not, it doesn't bother me, but you got all these people who want to watch it, and I guarantee you, if they happen to look it up again, they're gonna find several people. I mean, this guy's not gonna be the only one that's gonna be doing it. There's gonna be other people that's gonna be doing that game. And you know what? They're 100% in the game. Like I said, there's nothing wrong with that. But the problem is with all these viewers who actually see these games, there's gonna be eventually a lot, maybe 100 out of few that are gonna care about how many people are actually 100% in the game. And yeah, it's been stated that several times that people are doing the same game, but the thing of it is, here's the difference. Is you got these people that I've noticed that, I know I said this before, that there's way too many people doing the same games, but the thing of it is, as long as you're not 100% in the game, I think you're fine. But because there's several people doing the same game, but it's 100%ing it. They're not bothering to sit there and go, well, let's just leave this one item out and blah blah blah, because that would be not 100% of the game. Or whatever, because it would be part of it, yes. Now, unlike Mystic Quest, which I'm not going to 100% anyway, because I would have to max out all my items on top of that, and I've never actually gotten my character to level 99, so that would be also part of it, or whatever the highest number is, I'm not really sure. I've only I think about, as far as I've ever been when I've ever played through is about level 50. So with that said, thank you for watching, guys, and I hope you guys have had better times than I have with the internet. Anyway, this is DBDKMP for the games and for the vlogs on this channel. You know, the Black Death Team, a special yo in the house, y'all. Peace in, peace out, y'all. Peace, peace, and peace out, y'all. Yeah, I'm not gonna do that Gundam crap style. So boring. It's not boring to see when it's one, but it's like seen it so many times. Alright, later guys, all the time we have for this episode, and I'll talk to you another time. Bye-bye.